What's up, everybody? And welcome back to Savvy Sips, the podcast where we shake things up and take you behind the scenes of this crazy bartending world. I'm your host, Gabby, Big Gemini Owens, because Gemini season is around the corner. Be ready, okay? I'm a bartender here at DFW Bartending, and I am excited for y'all to join us for this episode. This episode of Savvy Sips is brought to you by DFW Bartending, your go-to liquid catering company here in the North Texas area, where we bring the party to you, baby. Before we jump into today's conversation, you already know what it is. Today's cocktail is Spice, baby. It's a smooth mix of gin, spicy honey syrup, lemon and lime juice with a tahini rum. Perfect for a post-shift wind down. You can find our full recipes on all of our socials at DFW Bartending on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So make sure you go check that out. All right, y'all. So today's guest is someone who truly defines hard working. She's part of our DFW family, but when she's not serving up cocktails, she's saving lives. Shelby Wilkerson. What's up, girl?
Hey.
How you doing?
Doing good.
Are you excited to be here?
Excited to be here.
Yeah, buddy. I know that's right. Well, before we jump into things, why don't you go ahead, introduce yourself, let everybody know what it is you do out here in the world.
So my name's Shelby Wilkerson. I joined the DFW bartending team shortly after my mom started doing it, and she had such a fun time. Other than that, I work downtown in Fort Worth at JPS Hospital, and I'm actually a CNA, not a nurse. No, they're not the same thing.
What's the difference? For real.
I'm actually a CNA, which is a certified nurse aide at JPS in Fort Worth. Our title is multi-skilled technician. Mm-hmm. So we just assist the nurse with like turning patients and cleaning patients, helping transport patients around the hospital. We do stuff like vital signs and blood sugars. Some hospitals actually have us draw blood, but JPS doesn't allow us to draw blood because they have such a great phlebotomist team. But really, it's just assisting the nurses with what they need. So we don't like give meds or anything like that. Basically, but not basically. So it's a lot of butt wiping.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, literally.
Like grown people?
Yeah, grown people. Like your meemaw. Like your 85-year-old dementia meemaw who's trying to fight and is trying to beat you up the whole time you're just trying to clean them up. They're yelling and screaming and cursing at you. And because JPS is a county hospital, we get like
Parkland.
Like Parkland. But you get all the crazy homeless people.
Yeah, man.
And
it gets wild. So it gets a little scary.
It does get a little scary sometimes.
Yeah. I hate pulling up to Parkland because it's just like you already know it's going to be some booze.
Yeah, it's wild. What?
Boo. Okay, I'm just playing. All right, I'm chill.
You never know what you're going to get when you walk in the doors there. Like,
for shit.
We get a lot of psych patients there, so.
Yeah, you deal with a lot, man, and you see a lot.
The bartending side is a lot more fun. Yeah. It's my,
That's your fun time,
it's
your
my
wind
fun
down time.
Yeah,
you ain't got to deal with all the craziness. You just get to have fun.
Happy, everybody's in a good mood, party, we're just trying to
music.
Jam and have fun and celebrate.
Yeah, buddy.
So.
All right, Shelby. So, besides nursing, how'd you get into bartending? Did you start in the restaurant or did you just start it with DFW? How did that come about?
One of my first jobs was as a hostess at the TGI Fridays in Keller. Mm-hmm. Before that location closed down. So I went from hosting to serving. And then I didn't start bartending there. I didn't start bartending until I started working at a restaurant in Southlake where they taught me how to bartend and stuff. I actually helped open, well, it's closed now, but it's Red Rock Canyon Grill. Mm-hmm. So I was a server, shift leader, and then slowly moved into bartending there.
Word.
So, and in Southlake, you do all the foo-foo, Cosmo martinis and all of those kinds of foo-foo.
You have to do all the little fancy stuff.
Yeah, all the fancy drinks and stuff, so.
Right on. So you kind of been in the game then.
Yeah, so, I worked there for 4.5 years, and then I switched from that to the nursing side of things just because it was very like the restaurant wasn't like super busy, so it wasn't super steady, consistent.
Right.
So
yeah. Did you start like going to school while you were working in the restaurant, or did you already get all of that out of the way before you got into nursing?
So I went to school a little bit while I was still working there, and then I was finishing up school, and then once I finished school, which was just like a little 6-week class to get certified to be a CNA. So I did that, and then I was still working there for a little while till I got hired on at Methodist Mansfield.
Oh, okay.
So
For sure. That's what's up. So how did you get into DFW bartending? How did that come about?
So my mom got started with DFW first. So one of her friends was posting on Facebook because they needed help pouring beer samples. That was probably back in like 2021 or 2022. And so my mom started doing it first, and she really loved it. And then they needed help with, I think it was the Chris Stapleton concert at the stadium was one of my first events with DFW.
Oh, that's
and
great.
my mom was asking me if I was able to help because she knew that I have bartending experience and everything. And I was free that Saturday, and so the rest is kind of just history after that. I loved it and
Been here ever since.
been here ever since.
I'm telling you, man, they be stuck with us. Once we here, we in here.
Yeah, you're stuck with me for now.
Okay, so as we know, your mom, Angie,
Yes.
my girl, is also part of DFW bartending, and she was actually a guest here not too long ago.
Yes.
All right. So, what is it like working a shift side by side with your mom? I've
Oh
gotten to witness
gosh.
that.
It's interesting. It's a fun time. Usually, we kind of butt heads sometimes, but
Y'all butt heads because of you or her?
usually because of me. I got a little bit of a temper, working on it. So,
Oh, that's hilarious.
but it's pretty fun. My mom is one of my best friends, so
Yeah.
we live together, so we hang out a lot. So it's pretty fun to get to bartend with her.
Yeah, buddy. So, also, your sister works with us.
Yes.
Yeah. So, how is that working with your sister when you get to work with her? Y'all are funny.
So,
Y'all are a funny bunch.
We don't really work together all that much, my sister
real?
and I. I mean, we have a few times, but we also kind of...
Shelby,
We're very different, my
are
sister
you the
and
problem?
My sister and I are very different.
Yeah, y'all are.
Very, very different. Like, complete opposites of each other. So we kind of... Sometimes we can work pretty well together, but it just depends. So, but...
Y'all are a funny bunch.
But
I need everybody to witness all of y'all in one room. It's the greatest thing.
all of us together? Oh, gosh. My sister is my total and complete, like, opposite as a person. Like,
That is so funny. Y'all are opposite, though.
Yeah, very opposite.
Yo,
Like, we don't even look alike, I feel like, at all.
I feel like y'all do. Y'all all
Really?
look like y'all mama, for sure.
But you
y'all
haven't
are
met my
damn
dad.
triplets. Does he look anything like Corey?
Yes.
Then
You should see pictures of
them.
them as kids. They're like little twins.
That is hilarious.
I mean, I feel like as I've gotten older, I look a little bit more like my mom. But definitely growing up, everybody said I was my dad's twin.
For real?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Like his junior.
Female version, huh?
Yeah, female version.
Right on. Do you feel like your bond is stronger working with your mom?
Oh, yeah. It's definitely brought us a lot closer together.
Yeah.
For sure.
In what ways?
Just being able to talk to each other and work well together and have fun and just spend that time together. We definitely like go out after working together and like just like drinking together a lot. We get a lot of times that people are like, oh, I would never go out with my mom, or I would never want to work with my mom. But I feel like it's brought us closer together. Being able to work together
I know that's right.
and spend that time together.
Yeah. I worked with my mom once when my very first job at Kroger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. I got carried away with a lot.
I'm sure you did.
I was terrible. I was good at what I did, okay, but I got in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Tell us who's more bossier behind the bar, you or her?
Me. For sure. For sure.
And that's when y'all clash,
Definitely me. I'm just very like OCD.
You are very freaking bossy. I ain't gonna lie.
I like things done a certain way.
You got to chill.
Okay, I'm working on it, Gabby. I'm working on it.
You got to chill.
I'm better than I was.
What I be telling you every time?
Just chill.
Breathe.
I just gotta take a deep breath sometimes.
That's it,
I'm
man.
working on it. I'm working on it. I just very like I like things a certain way.
Well, you're not the only one back there.
Okay, I know. I'm terrible.
I love you anyway, Shelby. I get it. It's all right.
Certain personalities just clash. There's some people that are just messy, and I don't. It irritates my soul.
That comes with bartending, though. It gets messy sometimes.
It does get messy sometimes.
All right, so you got to suck it up.
Okay, but you can put the bottle back where you got it from.
Sometimes it don't work like that. You just be moving, you know, and where it lands is where it lands, you know?
Yeah, sometimes.
You're hilarious. Any funny or chaotic mother-daughter bartending stories?
Chaotic?
Or funny?
Oh, man, I'm trying to think. We haven't worked together in a minute. Mostly, we do the tailgates together, and that's usually pretty fun. I mean, I feel like
y'all vibe off each other?
Yeah, we vibe off of each other. Like, we know how each other likes stuff set up now. I feel like at first we kind of clashed because didn't really know, how we liked, like, the bar setup and everything. I feel like now we both know how each other, like, works. So we know, like, our
feed off each other,
flow and everything. And we can, she'll be doing one thing to get it set up and I'll be doing another. And it'll work well for us together. So.
Right on. Switching gears a little here. All right. So what has bartending taught you about yourself?
That I get too worked up about certain things, and then I need to, I need to chill out a little bit on.
Kind of check yourself.
Yeah. And to just sometimes just take a second, take a breath, and not get too worked up about things that I'm still
working on,
Yeah. But
because it's not always that deep, man. We're there to have a good time, serve up drinks, dance, laugh, joke, all that good stuff. Yeah.
So it's also taught me like helped me like know how to like talk to people and like my tone sometimes to kind of just need to take it down a notch. So and then I get too heated about things. So that I'm working on.
You, girl.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay.
I know that's right, girl, because you can definitely get a little crazy.
I'm just too much of a perfectionist. I just want it to be.
Yeah, relax. Stop that.
I'm working on it.
Things aren't going to be perfect all the time.
No, they're not.
Yeah, and you got to understand that, especially what we do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We always got to adjust. And sometimes we
chaos.
just have to adjust.
Yes.
Okay? And not cuss people out.
Hey, I haven't done that in a long time.
Shelby. You crack me up, girl. All right. Would you say bartending has helped you in your career or even in your personal life?
Oh, yeah.
In what ways?
And like I said, just like on like how to talk to people and like how to handle like somebody getting angry at you for something that's not in your control. To just.
How do you handle yourself at the hospital? Like, are you a lot more, I guess, tamed, you can say, versus being out here working an event or something?
A little bit, yeah, but I mean, it's a county hospital, so you kind of got to match the crazy.
You got to match the crazy?
You got to match the crazy.
Dang, so there you get to be crazy.
Yes.
But then when you bartend, you got to tone it down?
Yes.
Oh, man. How do you navigate that,
You got to be more
girl?
professional when you're bartending than at the hospital, I feel like, especially the county hospital. Like this dementia grandma a couple weeks ago, yelling and screaming for her dog, Paco. And
Paco!
she was convinced we were keeping her from her dog, Paco. And I'm like, Paco's not here. We don't have your dog. This is a hospital. And she's like, you're keeping me from my dog. And I'm like, we don't have your dog. She's like, don't be an ass. Like, you just gotta match the crazy.
Paco!
She was convinced we were hiding her dog
I'm
from
gonna be
her.
saying that all day, Paco. I don't know why, but I like that name. Paco!
And it's a little chihuahua, too.
Of course it is.
So I'm like, show me a picture of your dog.
I bet you the dog mean just like her ass.
Probably.
All right. Okay. Every bartender has a wild story. Let's hear one from you. What's one of the craziest things you've ever seen while working at an event?
When for a Christmas party, like 2 years ago now, in Waxahachie, the DJ and the CEO of the company's son got into a fist fight.
Oh, we worked that same shift.
We did work that.
Mm-hmm. That's
At
exactly what I was
first,
talking
because they
about,
had
yeah.
that big Christmas tree, I thought the tree had
Oh,
fallen.
yeah.
Or that guy had fallen off the ladder because they were starting to take everything down.
Oh, yeah.
And then he had to be escorted out.
Mm-hmm. His shirt was all ripped up and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, them country folk came for him.
Yeah.
That was great. Front row
And
seats.
And I found out later that he had spilled his drink on the DJ's equipment.
Oh, that's what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid. I thought it was something way more juicier than that.
No.
Dang.
And because it was because he switched whatever song he had requested the DJ to play because he was playing another girl's song. And he stopped playing his song.
Well, now I'm mad I know the backstory.
Yeah.
Because it was so juicy before that.
No.
Dang, man.
It wasn't even that serious. He just couldn't handle his drink.
Well, he still got beat up, so whatever.
He did get beat up. He did get beat up. Or it's always Ashley and I when we work at a venue together, and one of the far ones, I can't remember what it's called right now. And this guy and his girlfriend got in a fight, and he was cut off. We weren't serving him anymore, and he was mad. And he drove them there, and he had the keys in his pocket, and he took off
Ah.
walking down like the super long driveway at this venue, and he got hit by a car. The security guy had followed him down the driveway to make sure he wasn't getting in his car to drive. And after the car hit him, he jumped up and punched the security guy in the face. Punched him in the jaw. Yeah.
Now that's a story right there,
That's a story.
Dang.
Yeah.
He got hit by a car and got mad at security.
Yeah.
He ain't feel it.
No,
he was that drunk.
He
That's
did not
crazy.
feel it at all.
He felt
Yeah.
it that morning, though. I know that.
I'm sure he did.
Man,
So,
that's
yeah.
crazy. He got hit by a car.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Wow, that's messed up. All right. What about the weirdest drink request you've gotten?
Oh, we were making old fashions one time because that was one of the signature drinks, and they wanted club soda on top of their old fashioned. It's apparently a thing in Michigan or something, or Wisconsin or something.
So it's not really an old fashioned, then.
Exactly. I
Club
like that.
soda?
Club soda. They still wanted the whiskey and the syrup and
Yeah,
the
of
bitters,
course,
but
everything.
they wanted all that plus club soda on
Did they
top.
have a name for it, or did they really just call it old fashioned?
No, they just called it an old fashioned.
Hell no.
And they said that's how they make them wherever. It's one of the northern states.
That's strange.
So, and there was 5 or 6 of them that were doing that.
That's wild. That's crazy as hell. So, people sometimes assume bartending is all fun, no responsibilities, right? All glitz and glam, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's something you wish people really understood about the job? It's a lot of hard work that goes into it.
Yeah, especially with some of these events, when they want a full bar for cocktail hour, outside in the 100-degree heat, and then you have to move the bar inside, and you're clearly closing the bar down to move it, and people are still just pestering you for a drink. I wish they would understand, give me just 10 minutes to move this bar.
Yeah, people be more patient.
Very impatient and want that right then, right now.
Yeah.
I wish people would just, you're getting free drinks here. Can we just take a second to just let me move this bar and get my new bar set up? We will get you your free alcohol.
Yeah, I feel like regardless of what setting you're in, whether that's at a restaurant, an event, whatever, people are very impatient. They come in, they want their drink now, or they want this now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, we're always having to adjust the people.
Yeah.
adjusted jobs, whatever is going on. It's a lot of moving parts. It's not just showing up, pouring up a beer, pouring up a drink, and moving on. Hey, we be sweating, legs be hurting, feet be screaming.
Yeah.
It's a lot that goes on. Yeah, buddy, for sure. What's your biggest pet peeve when you're behind the bar?
When they're just like, I get like when we're busy and it's like chaotic and it's like messy and stuff, but like not like organizing or taking a second when we're not busy to like restock or like put stuff back or refill stuff, especially if we don't have like a bar back or anything, to just
try to keep things nice and tidy. I got you. Like a clean as you go type of thing.
Yeah. Like, let's clean as we go, like put stuff back where it's supposed to be, or if we're sharing something, don't just leave it on your side, put it back in the middle so we both can have it. Or just like not being aware of like, oh, we're running low on something, let's get it while we have a second type stuff.
Yeah, I got you. I'm totally going to mess with you the next time we work together.
I know you are. You always do, Gabby. Always. Or like closing the bar down too early. Like I get like you want to get out of here at the end of the night, but like if we're supposed to be serving till a certain time, we need to like still be able to serve till a certain time. Like we shouldn't be trying to close the bar down too early.
Put a name on it. I'm just playing.
Oh,
I'm just
no,
playing.
no. I'm not trying to start a fight.
I'm just being messy. I'm just kidding.
Like, I want to get out of there as much as y'all, but, like, we can't be telling people we don't have something when we have it just because you wanted to put it up early.
Right. For sure. I definitely get that and understand that for sure. All right. So let's dive into some deeper questions. Oh my gosh. When you're feeling tired, burnt out from working so much between nursing and bartending, what keeps you motivated?
Just being able to do, like, going to, like, all of, like, the Rangers games that I go do. Like, bartending is mostly, like, my fun money. So, like, being able to go to, like, Rangers games, like, we went to opening day, and just being able to go to, like, concerts and stuff that I want to go to.
So being able to have that freedom.
Have that freedom to have, like, that fun stuff to do when I'm not working.
I got you. Who or what inspires you the most in life right now?
I don't know. Probably my sister, because she has a baby now, and, like, she works full-time as a manager at Walgreens, and she does the bartending stuff. So she just works really hard all the time, and, like, she's just very, like, taking care of, like, her family and everything. Just, like, the responsibility of it. Like, she's just really stepped up and just is doing a great job.
What advice would you give someone who's thinking about starting bartending while juggling a full-time job?
To just have fun with it, not take stuff too seriously like I do sometimes, and to just have fun with it.
Let's say they came to you feeling overwhelmed with all the jobs that they have going on. How would you, what advice would you give them in order for them to have that balanced out?
To just still take time for yourself and give yourself a day off here and there and not work every single day, 7 days a week,
Burn yourself
out to just still, you might have an offer to work an event, but sometimes you just need to have time for yourself.
And say no.
What's
one piece of advice you'll give a brand new bartender before their very first shift?
Just to make sure you have all of your, like, tools, like all your shaker and your wine opener and your beer key, and make sure you know how to use them, and not be afraid to ask questions if you don't know what you're doing.
All right.
And be open to taking advice. Because some people, you try to tell them stuff and they just don't want to listen. They just want to, like, dismiss you. So to just be open to advice from somebody that knows what they're doing.
I got you.
Or has been doing it for a while.
Yeah, buddy. All right, so you already know what time it is. It's our favorite part, rapid fire. All right, Shelby, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and you just answer with the first thing that comes to your mind, all right? Are you ready?
Ready.
Let's do it. Best cocktail to make?
Margaritas.
Oh, everybody always says margaritas.
I love making margaritas. It's my favorite.
I get so tired of making margaritas. Like, oh, hey, there you go.
It's just, you just
Why?
shake it.
Because it's easy?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yes, you just shake it. You put all the stuff in there and just shake it. You ain't gotta. It's not like a mojito. You gotta like muddle all the crap in there.
See, a mojito I can do.
I don't mind mojitos, but
I'm not finna muddle nothing though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I like shaking.
I'ma just throw it in there and shake it. Pour it up. I ain't gonna muddle unless it says muddle. But even then.
Okay.
And I will look past it. All right.
I didn't see that.
All right. Most overrated drink.
Espresso martini.
Lemon drop. I'm gonna keep saying it. Both of them, honestly.
Yes, actually, both. Can I both?
Can get on and go, especially
Yes.
the espresso. Jesus.
Yes.
Anyways, cool. Moving on.
Like you
We
want to
got that.
upper with your downer, like caffeine with your
Yeah, for real.
liquor.
It doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. It's what the people like. It's what they want. Whatever. All right. So, drink that immediately tells you someone gonna be high maintenance.
Any kind of martini.
Extra dirty.
Extra dirty, extra dry. You know, like you just do that to look cool. Do you actually like this drink?
No. You know what it is? It's the Cape Cod. When they actually say Cape Cod.
Yes. Like
I'm
it's,
like, you're one of them.
it's just a vodka cranberry.
Yeah, man.
You're not special.
I like to play stupid when they do that.
Huh? What's that?
Definitely like to play stupid. So they can look at me like I'm stupid, but in reality, I know exactly what you're talking about. But why you just didn't say vodka cran? I don't understand.
When they say like Cooper Libre, it's just a rum and coke or rum and diet. Yeah. Okay.
I repeat it back. Dream event you'd love to bartend.
I think it'd be really cool to bartend in Vegas.
Yeah,
I
buddy.
feel like that would be awesome people watching. Like,
I'm telling you, a fly on the wall, seeing all the crazy stuff. It gets crazy in Vegas.
I've actually never been.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Vegas is so fun.
I had 2 trips planned. I was going to go on my first cruise, and I had a Vegas trip planned, and then COVID happened.
Oh, terrible.
So I had to cancel both. So
You got to get out there to Vegas.
Never been.
It's fun. The first time when I went to Vegas, the night we landed, we saw a fight.
Oh.
These 2 kids jumped this dude. I don't know, it was crazy. Then he turned around and tried to fight me. I was like, I got a bottle in my hand, so I'm not gonna fight nobody. I just got here, ate some bomb tacos. I don't have time for you, bro.
I'm just trying to have a good time.
Are you with him? What are you talking about? That's literally what he said.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, he was finna get swung on, I ain't gonna lie. And I just would have kept walking. All right, your go-to drink when you're at a bar.
Oh, what I drink?
I mean, I know, but go ahead. Let the people know.
I drink whiskey Coke.
Yeah, man. She's a whiskey girl.
I'm a whiskey girl.
I know that's right.
Sometimes
Love a good whiskey.
too much whiskey.
That we know.
Look, the Christmas party was lit.
Oh, man. Shelby, this has been amazing. Thank you for coming out today.
Thanks for having me.
I hope you enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed myself. For everybody out there listening, thank you for tuning in to Savvy Sips. If you like this episode, please subscribe, comment, like, and let us know what topics or what guests you want to hear from next. Make sure you also follow us on all of our socials at DFW Bartending on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok for cocktail recipes, behind the scenes fun, and updates on future episodes. Until next time, love, peace, and hair grease, baby. We are out. Yeah.